And I have returned. So, I think that's probably going to be a break in the YouTube archive. So, we have just received our second quest after we've figured out the puzzle of the leaves or whatever. The king was like, you can catch birds, right? Like, aren't you... Everyone says you're a bird catcher. Aren't you, like... Didn't you work with a really famous bird catcher? And we were like, oh yeah, definitely. And then we killed a bird in the bedchamber, which is a bad idea. And then we came back here because we were like, man, there's one more bird. It's really pissed. It keeps giving me dark messages to my brain. And he was like, get me a fairy. What? Get us a fairy. Okay, so we're going to go do that now. But we have to get that from the forest. Oh, he fixed our cage, too.
Is the cage fixed yet?
Yes, and take better care of it next time.
So we have our third entrapment tool. And apparently the only thing that will attract crows, aside from a nice tasty robin's egg, is fairy water. And he's making the fairy water right there. But, you know. This is the point where we would need the flute if we hadn't picked it up earlier. Now let's mosey on out while my coffee brews in the other room. Now it's time to take a walk. Chatbot's good. I don't have a lot of functions for it yet. I'm working on it. That's part of why I had you get me the acorns. Well, we're gonna make that a sound bite.
Hello there.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
What?
Nothing. You're doing all right. Just keep practicing. I'm not even here. You're all alone in the woods and nobody's here to judge you. Not even me. See how I'm gone?
That must be her. Stop. Wait. I've got a beautiful melody for you. Listen to this.
Just keep on playing.
Will you come out of there?
Who?
Why, you, of course.
Who, me? Have you forgotten you're all alone?
I'm not alone. You are here.
And who else?
Nobody?
Aha! If you were a friend of the forest, they'd all be here. The moss hogs and the hazel ferrets. The pebble crane would even rain on you from the skies to honor you.
The pebble
And the
crane.
wood foxes would build a magnificent bonfire, and everyone would dance.
What?
But as you are not a friend of the forest, everyone just stayed at home.
If I were a friend of the forest, would you come out then?
Yes, in that case we'd have something to talk about. We'd have to stand in awkward silence otherwise.
And in order to be a friend of the forest, I'd have to...
Have friends, that's right. Resin rats, for example. Or paper finches.
And where would I find those?
If you don't have any friends, you'll have to make them up.
What on earth has Gwynling foisted upon me? I'll be back in a minute.
Don't worry, we'll go get our friend. So if we don't have any friends, we will have to make them up. And there's a doll. Nope. Can't go back to town. Let's listen to the rustling of the leaves.
What's hidden in the foliage there?
Dude, Daedalic is doing...
No, please stay. I seldom have visitors.
All right.
Well, but you just told us to go get our friends. Oh, this snail. This snail is our friend. Clearly.
The snail, Jerka, my best friend in all of the forest.
You called her just now, but she preferred to stay at home. She doesn't seem to like you very much.
Doesn't work.
Dang it. We can't apply snail to acorn.
Such a beautiful snail shell. I'm not going to destroy it.
Dang it.
Perhaps Gwynling will give me a little bonus for a rare beast like that.
For a snail? I don't think so, my man.
Just keep on playing.
Didn't seem to like it.
No, I don't think the pile of leaves really gives that much of a dang. Can we put the snail in the cage? We can. Alright, so the snail is not our friend. There's something rustling in there. I can see it move.
What's hidden in the foliage there?
Maybe
I need to focus on the
What? Move the foliage. Come on.
nonsense.
It is nonsense. I'm trying. Doing my best, okay, Garen? You're not really helping me out here with all of your eye rolling and spite. You've got a tree talking. Like, ladies seem to like you, Garen. Maybe you could appreciate that. Like, Hilda in Town Square is nice to you. She wants you to show up at her window and play her the flute. You're standing here in the middle of a forest completely alone, and some mystical lady fairy is beckoning to you from the hollows of the trees and wants to listen to it. You got talent! We gotta put you on... in a box. In a box that projects far across the lands. You're clearly good at something. Here, have an acorn.
I can't think of anything here.
The snail didn't like it. You'll have to play slower.
Alright, play slower.
The snail. You'll have to play slower.
Plays. You cannot take direction, can you? Here, hobble yourself.
Why on earth should... Such a beautiful...
Alright, we're gonna start doing the adventure game thing.
Maybe.
Maybe. No.
I could really use some sleep. Didn't seem to like it. Not this way.
Yeah, don't use flute on coin.
I need to focus.
We cannot bribe the pile of leaves. We've got to figure this out, or else the Chamberlain is going to have us killed. Or exiled, or worse. Oh, come on! And we can't go.
No, I sell.
Oh, right.
The fairy wants us to stay, but won't come out. Like, come on. Throw me a bone. Yeah. This pile of leaves is stuck up. We're doing our best. Like, wenches from all over this castle be all up on my flute playing. And this pile of leaves is just unfazed.
Guess I'll have to dig in the foliage then. Ow! No fairy, just a hedgehog.
Oh, it's a hedgehog! Come on. Also, I had to right-click on that to use my
Sitting
eyes.
here, the snail won't lure anything at all.
Can I take the snail out of the cage? Oh. 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 The power of right-click.
Very well. Perhaps Gwynling will settle for a hedgehog in case I can't catch the fairy.
Serves you right, spiky guy. You shouldn't always sting our guests. No wonder no one ever comes to visit us.
Spiky guy, huh?
Ow!
Yeah, we deserve that. Like, oh no, what have we done? The fairy goes, you need to make some friends of the forest. And we go, oh, well, we found this snail. And she goes, the snail doesn't seem to like you very much. So we go, okay. And we put the snail in a little house. And that's great, because now the snail has 2 houses. And then we move the house close to the spiky guy. And then the spiky guy murders the snail. Garen, you're the best at making forest friends. Way to show some real compassion to that snail. Not just locking him in the Thunderdome with the spiky hedgehog.
This will yield nothing.
Just put the handle of the thing in there and then move it.
You scare him.
Oh, we have hedgehog spikes now that we can use.
I'm
Take them
sure
back.
they'll grow back.
Well, no.
Hedgehog, be my friend. Here's a was it Kreutzer? Yeah, Kreutzer.
Of course not. Nothing. No fairy.
No fairy.
Little fairy is nowhere to be seen.
Right, fairies are probably invisible.
I'd rather not.
Alright, so we can't...
That has to be a Thuranian hedgehog. There's no kind that has longer spikes.
Ah, so this one is an exotic hedgehog. We know all about them. And we can't move the cage anymore.
Ow!
I'm glad the fairy likes that. You know, us getting
Doesn't
hurt.
work.
I really just want to hook the cage and, like, suspend it by the thing so it stops poking me. I want to put it back in the sunlight. Because that's what hedgehogs like. They like being very exposed to the elements. Can I feed you a
He
thing?
won't eat those.
I mean, in fairness, we're kind of a douche. We murdered a snail. We could have been friends with the snail, but instead we got him murdered by the hedgehog.
Just keep on playing.
I like the fairy's voice though. I'm not gonna lie, like that appeals to me.
I'm sure they'll grow.
No, I want to force them back. All right, so we've got a rockin' 2 clickables here.
I don't think so.
I'm really not seeing the logic of this.
That's no help.
Maybe it's because I'm a weirdo.
Didn't seem to like it.
Come on. Leaves be my friend?
Doesn't work.
Nope, can't pay off the leaves.
No, what use?
I don't know. You're the one who's got all the good
I don't
ideas.
think so.
We can't get our twig back. The twig is unclickable. We can't leave. The fairy doesn't like it when we leave. And we need to catch the fairy. So all we've got is the tree hollow. The tree hollow and the hedgehog. Oh.
Look at my hedgehog. He's my friend.
But you had to imprison him so that he stays with you.
Yeah.
That's no way to treat a friend.
See, she gets it.
So I'm supposed to just make up a friend?
A forest friend, that's right. He'd have to be made from the forest. Friends of forest friends are my friends too.
Aw, how nice.
I'll be back in a minute. An acorn figurine? No.
Just trying to make up a friend here.
No time. Gwynling wouldn't.
Maybe.
I'd better not. That doesn't help.
Are you sure?
Not a very bright. I don't think so.
We can't spike the walking cane.
It doesn't work. An no. Worthless. Worthless.
I see, it's just whatever I've moused over is the thing that gets bright.
Ow!
I don't want to, I want to like let him go or something and let him be my
That's
friend
no
that
help.
way.
He won't eat those.
Literally the best idea I have is the acorn
I don't-
figurine. Come on.
An acorn? No.
Yes! Make up a friend! We're trying to make up a friend.
Do you command magic?
No.
A
Neither do
little.
I. Not much anyway.
I mean, we kind of command magic. It's one of the few things that we can do. Like, come on then. Chat, you got any ideas? Bruin, like, my best idea was the acorn figurine, and Garen is not the sort to play with dolls, I guess, even when fairies are literally telling him to make friends. Also, the fairy came out to listen to us play and wants to... Why can't the fairy just be our friend? Why can't we be friends with the roar of the waterfall and the wind in the trees? Those things came out.
You scare him.
I don't want to scare him, I want to amuse him. So we can't go back and get it, Shin. We had to exchange the doll for the wine, which we poured in the hog
Didn't seem to
trough.
like it.
And so we expended our thing that we could exchange. I mean, I wish the doll could be our friend. Does this game have dead man walking syndrome? Did I need the thing? Can I play the flute for leaving?
No, please stay.
All right.
No, we're locked into this screen until we figure out the puzzle, and there's some leap of logic that I'm not making. Oh man! Now this is a German game, so maybe there's some sort of a German fairy tale or pun that I don't understand involving the hedgehog, the leaves, and the fairy. We can't give the spikes back. We can't put them back in the hedgehog. It's not how this works, and we can't beat the cage with the anything. These aren't like separate parts of the tree hollow, they're all the same bit. Oh, I guess if I mouse wheel I can go through the things.
That doesn't help.
Yeah, we can't just...
If I poke around in there, I might injure the fairy.
Maybe you'll get the fairy to come out.
Just keep on playing.
I mean, she wants
They
to...
say fairies don't care for money.
Well, alright.
That doesn't help very much. It isn't going to work this way.
Let's go through the inventory.
Ow!
I like the noise. Cheek.
My talent only affects inanimate objects.
We'll break the cage again.
I'd rather not. Wherever did I get that?
Desperation.
You scare him.
I really like these hand-painted backgrounds.
No, what use is... He won't eat that.
I'm sure they'll...
Alright, so nothing in our inventory is working on the chog. Man. Alright, so let's try using the hedgehog
Acorn
spikes and
figurine?
everything.
No.
Yeah, no.
Worthless. This doesn't yield. Why should I? I don't... Waste of... That doesn't... Not this... Of course. Worthless. Waste of... I don't... Wherever... I don't... Not like... Gwynling... Wherever did I... Not like... That's no...
Come on,
Doesn't
man.
work. I'd rather... Of course. Note. Of course.
What do you mean no time to experiment? All you've got is time right now.
It doesn't work. I can do better than... Of course. I've had... That doesn't...
Alright, so it's not an inventory puzzle. It's not... We can't do anything with our inventory and the hedgehog. We can't do anything with the tree hollow. We spoke to the tree hollow. We do not appear to be able to speak to the hedgehog, which is sort of lame. So it must
Nothing.
be the pile of leaves?
That's no help. Not this... I'm out of...
It's weird that we can play the flute for the empty pile of leaves.
Didn't seem to like it. No, what... I can't think... I could really...
I could use some sleep.
Nothing. No fairy. That has to be a There's no kind. A little fairy is...
Alright.
A little fairy...
Alright, so this whole thing is just one tree hollow. This is all one clickable object. Fairy in the thing, pile of leaves. And there's nowhere we can walk off to. We're stuck on this screen. I just went through my whole inventory, Shin, trying to put everything with everything. And it didn't give me any options. This is all the move arrow. This is all one big clickable region. For God's sake, man. there like a hint system? Settings. I wanna save game. Let's go back to main menu. Yeah, I'm gonna grab my coffee real quick too. Be right back. Alright. So I know fairies hate iron. That's a thing that fairies do, notably. I know that we don't have any iron. Unless that coin is iron. At which point the coin's not going to help us make friends with the fairy. We can't use anything on the hedgehog, it feels like. Settings? Subtitles. Indicator for interactive areas, characters, and background exits. I think that's just the indicator. Visual indicator if relevant interaction between item and hotspot is possible. Oh. Hovering the cursor over a hotspot on the screen, the color of the object name indicates whether relevant interaction with the objects are still possible. Blue, no action has been performed on this object. White, relevant actions are still possible. And gray, all required actions have been performed. So if it's gray, I'm not sure what part of the thing it's talking about. Well, let's go back to game. Let's mouse over some stuff. I'm not seeing that indicator. I don't think that's working properly. Well, if these things are gray, like I think they're talking about like the spotlight thing. There must be something else for us to pick up. Chestnut twig, motherfucker!
Help yourself. I have plenty of those.
You son of a bitch! Alright, so it's the text. The text is the thing.
Lure the fairy out of her hollow playing the flute. Great idea, Gwynling. All right.
It worked!
This one goes here. That one there. This one over there. Chestnut mannequin.
So an acorn mannequin's a no-go, but a chestnut mannequin? That's the shit. Stupid.
Hello?
All that time, and we just need some goddamn chestnuts.
Well, now, a chestnut king.
A king? Really?
Yeah, he rules the realm of the chestnuts and he's my friend.
I'm deeply honored, Your Tiny Majesty.
Here on here is my dearest friend of the forest, my lady fairy.
Both of you may enter.
Oh. Oh, man.
Finally.
That fairy ain't coming out here. We're going in for that fairy. Oh, shit. She's definitely gonna cast a spell on us. It's gonna suck. Whoa, what digs?
What a strange place. Dolls made of bulbs with hats made of leaves. But where is the...
Hello.
Oh.
I am Nuri Dari Nelavunda, and this is Miss Greenbald, Finkel and Hinkle, the Turnip Ghosts, and Plapperap. To make it simple, you can call me Nuri.
Yeah,
Why are you
alright.
looking at me like that? Are you... in love?
Now that's unfortunate. I thought you were a fairy. All this nonsense completely in vain.
Of course I am a fairy. What else could I be?
You're a human, just like I am. You're much too tall for a
bit.
blossom fairy and a man-sized fairy?
We'll turn you into a radish at once if you don't keep quiet.
Oh no. The dolls, No, please. Please don't do it. I'm just a simple bird catcher. How was I supposed to know?
I'm just fooling around. I can't turn anyone into a radish. In fact, I can't turn anyone into anything anymore.
But you are a fairy?
Yes, why?
Would you like to come with me?
Why? Do you want to show me your world, which must be full of humans?
Yes.
With roofs made from wooden shingles?
Exactly. I can show you those.
Oh, that's marvelous. But no, I can't leave here. I must stay near the fairy gate.
Is this the fairy gate? Does it lead to your world?
Not anymore. It's been sealed.
I can show you the world. Shingled pigeons and pig shit. That asshole Ulfried, he beats me daily. Please come touch some water. A whole new world. A new mundane existence for you. It's really not that great. I'll be dead by 8 if you don't help me go catch some crows today. Alright, that's good enough.
Did you come from the fairyland?
Yes. And hopefully I'll never go back there.
Aww.
Why can't you just come
Fairyland
with me?
sucks.
If I leave here, I get sick. The only thing that keeps me alive in this world is the magic of the fairy gate.
How's that?
It is my well. Without its water, my soul dries up. Like a plant.
Rough.
Couldn't you just take a part of the magic with you?
How could I do that?
Let me think about it.
Also, that was some top tier musical improv.
Why don't you
alright?
want to go back to your home?
That was like
That's
my
just the
best.
way it is.
Well, all right. To each their own secrets.
That's just the way it is.
I'll be back in a minute.
Alright, so we gotta figure out some sort of a vessel with which we can transport this magic.
Go on, say hello to them.
What?
Go on.
Talk to the dolls.
Hello, Hinkle and Finkel and whatever your names are.
Man, rude. This guy doesn't, like, play very well. Like, I would be pretty stoked to meet this fairy lady, not gonna lie. Your actual magic? Neat.
They're probably for a new set of wind chimes. Well, I guess she has to occupy herself with something to kill time.
Yeah. Lest she die horribly.
Can I borrow one of these ribbons?
Not those. I wanted to use them to... No. I can't remember what I wanted with them.
Oh.
I'll give them to you as a present.
Aw.
This will yield... It isn't gonna work.
Needs some sort of a...
She cut their roots and dressed them in clothes made of leaves. What in the name of the unknown does the seer want with this fairy?
And to think, all you had to do was play a flute for the fairy. That was it. Oop. Okay.
I'm not gonna climb up there. All kinds of things could happen if I touch this gate.
It's sealed. Nothing could happen. Literally nothing.
Gwynling would not approve.
Alright. Let's see if we can leave now.
Not likely.
Nope.
Get out of there.
Let's take the shell. Actually, hang on. Are there any more friggin' chestnut twigs? Is that a thing?
No, please. I said.
All right.
Yeah, hang out with the cool fairy lady. Don't depart so quickly. This is looking like a long day, folks. I don't think there's a relevant interaction here.
The snail shell would make a good vessel. If the water in this well is magical, Nuri can carry it in the shell. But I can't reach it without touching the magic gate.
See you down there, Kittles. Are you my friend of the forest, Kittles? Meow. Get up in this lap. Or you can just keep bumping into my legs.
Let's see where this leads me.
There we go. Snail on a string.
The snail if the water, but I can't.
I mean, yeah, you can. Just huck the thing up there and let it sink.
Well, the prawn shellers of Nostria would laugh at me, but that's still a fishing rod.
Come on up.
What are you doing there?
Scoop.
Very well, but how do I seal the snail shell now?
Figured that out. Now how do we seal it? Well, we stick an acorn in there.
Interesting. The acorn fits on the end of the snail shell like a cork.
Nailed
Now
it.
finally I'll attach the leather ribbon so that the fairy won't spill anything.
Snailed it. Behold, a magical pendant. A gift from man's world to yours.
Look what I've made for you.
You've tied Yerka the snail to a leather ribbon.
No, look. The snail shell is filled with water from the fairy gate. Now you can come with me.
Really?
Just try it. Alrighty, let's
Yerka's
go.
been dead for several minutes. Kittles. No, run away. You come over here and let me love you.
You have to show me everything. Where do we go first?
We have to go to Andergast.
Is that where you live?
That's one way of expressing it.
Which way? This way.
Wait,
Kittles. Let us
Look,
go
Geron.
to the world of
A
magic.
magnificent bird.
this plague gets worse and worse. Come, there's the town gate.
I just want to say hello to him.
This unkempt black witch's beast?
Says the ugly, pale-faced pig-eater.
Hello, Raven.
I advise you
We've been
to
called.
avoid the town.
What's he saying?
Two dark figures tiptoe past the gate. They're on the lookout for your fairy friend.
Who says she's a fairy?
I am a fairy.
She's lying. How come you can talk anyway? And how do you know everything?
I once made a big mistake, so the gods punished me by giving me the conscience of a man.
Birds don't make mistakes. Birds just do whatever it is that birds do.
You mean
Everything
like the
makes mistakes, boy.
crows in this town?
Why don't you regale us with a cheerful tale?
Stay away from him, Nuri. Something's wrong here.
But all creatures have the gift of speech, Garon.
That's not important. Come on, you'll be safe with me and Gwynling.
Yeah. No, don't. Oh!
Why is the door open?
This is where you live?
Something's wrong here.
Look at this mess.
Is this blood? By the gods,
Oh,
there's
here's
somebody here. The fairy. I have to hide her.
Don't bite me. Don't nibble on me. Wow. Give me a second. I have to subdue this cat. With pets. Much pets. So much adulation for Kittles. There it goes. Okay.
Look, Nuri, this is exciting.
Is that a cave?
Yes, wait in there until you see a bright light.
Who's this? Hello. I am Nuri Dari Nelavanda, but Geron calls me Nuri.
I have to find out what's going on here.
Alright, we're going up.
By the guts. What happened here? Your eyes. Who did this to you?
The seer. He's back.
Don't move. I'm with you now.
He sent his creatures for me. The fairy. You'll have to...
They took the water.
Gwynling. Gwynling, stay with me.
Alright.
What kind of creatures were they?
Creatures of the night. Strangers in a strange world.
What did they look like?
They had pale faces and pointy claws.
Jeez! Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for eye peckings and stuff.
What did the attackers
What
want
have
from
I
you?
decided to
The
play?
old fairy. Scholar. He'll be the next.
What do they want with the fairy?
He needs her, but he mustn't get her.
I mean, this started out pretty dark, Shin. I mean, the opening scene had a very large oaf pushing our head into like pig muck, and then we were mugged, and then everybody hates us except for Hilda. And even then, Hilda took half of our money, at least 3/4 of our money, actually. Man.
What did you tell them?
I spit at them with my own blood.
Yeah, Gwynling is metal.
What fairy, scholar?
Ah, ah.
Please don't die. Not now.
He travelled with us back then. 13 years ago. He was the one who sealed the gate to the fairyland.
Where is he now?
It
Welcome
was
back,
all
baby.
in vain.
Where is the fairy, scholar?
In the blood barrier at the Red Lake.
He went to the Auckland.
It's too late now. All is lost.
What will happen with the fairy now?
There's only one solution.
What way is that?
You'll have to kill her. It's the only way that Seer can be stopped.
What? No, I'm not a murderer.
In that case, Andergast will perish.
I can't kill the fairy.
You'll have to do it.
Surely there must be another way.
Don't be a fool. His power is beyond the realm of your imagination.
Gwynling?
There. I can hear them, the black wings.
No. No. No, 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 no!
Evolving?
What am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do? I can't kill the fairy. I'm not going to change my mind again. There must be another way.
Jeez.
The fairy, scholar. The Red Lake in the blood barrier. The king can deploy his knights there. They'll know how to defeat the seer. I must go to the castle immediately to warn them, and everything will be fine.
There she is! There's the witch! Don't look into her eyes! Witch, take her to the stake to burn!
It's the fairy, isn't it? It's
Oh no.
definitely...
Nuri! Nuri!
Geron, your humans are mad at me. I'm
did
afraid
you
that they'll
do?
do me harm.
What did you do?
What did you do? I told you to stay in the room.
I got bored, so I took a walk. I wanted to see a town. In the big courtyard, all the animals had been caged. I felt so sorry for them.
So you opened the cages.
Yes, then I stumbled and there was a terrible noise. All of the bowls and...
Why didn't you stay in the cabinet?
I didn't want to do any harm. Ask the raven, he saw it all.
Oh, we definitely have to talk to ravens now. We are definitely not going to become a portent of evil because we're sitting around speaking to witches and ravens.
How did you get up there anyway?
Well, already
I
nobody
can't
likes
remember.
us.
I was scared of your humans, and the next thing I knew I was up here. But now I can't get down.
Those are not my humans.
Oh no. I mean, we did tell her that we hang out with kings.
I don't think they're in the mood for negotiation.
Also, do we really want to look at the crowd as the pariah of this town? A thing that is a visage of doom, and go, fuck off with my witch! Alright? She's mine, alright? Go away. I gotta kill her and stuff. Oh, jeez. Gwynling.
Farewell, Gwynling.
Gwynling.
At least it's a memento of Gwynling.
Well, she's... If she dies, then the Seer's plan is over. Like, this could literally be
The
good
seer
end
is
game
bound to
over.
destroy us all with his magic harp, and that's why he needs my fairy? That's madness.
Like, Gwynling would take one look out that window and be like, oh, that solves that, doesn't it? Everything's great. But no. Garen is all, but the fairy was nice to me. She's one of 2 people who are nice to me, and I don't think about Hilda at all. Is this it? Here, broken knife. Go back home.
I'll have to take care of the fairy now.
Alright. We're gonna cut that rope. We got a knife. We're gonna cut a rope. It's just the way it's gonna be. I feel really strongly that we are going to deploy these barrels on the
Your
pheasants.
fairy is in danger, Night Hare.
Oh,
Nightmare.
it's you again.
A mob has amassed. They want to burn her like a witch. Go and help her before it's too late.
Way to talk to that raven right in front of her. Let's just have a full
did the
conversation
fairy
with the
do?
raven.
She ran off and set all the animals free. All hell broke loose. They almost caught your friend, but she fled to the top of the wall.
Yeah, I mean, the fairy, she's not a creature of malice, she's a tool, right? And if you break the tool, then it can't be used for malice. Like, I get the idea, but we're just so pure-hearted we can't do it, which is pretty wholesome.
Why do they want to burn Nuri like a common witch?
That came up when she fell into the booth with the clay bowls. She raised an awful ruckus, and when everybody was looking in her direction, she fixed all the broken goods with a spell.
She has the ability to repair things with magic?
Yes, just like a witch does. And a stake can be set up in no time.
I have to rescue her.
God damn it. You know, at least this crowd and the Raven have provided empirical evidence of being a witch, right? Like, she magicked together a bunch of broken stuff. Like,
Why don't you help?
come on.
I am a raven. What can I do?
Giving smart replies and making sinister threats, that's what. You buggers are nothing but bad luck.
Now that's helpful. Why don't you get with it and get her down from there before it's too late?
Yeah, you're kind of doing the thing that you're
I'll come up
accusing
with
the Raven
something.
of.
You keep quiet.
Hurry.
The Raven has literally only been helpful and informative, Garen. Stop being an asshole to the Raven. Wait a minute. No, that's broken pottery. Alright. So... Oops. Hang on. Oh. There's a blue indicator on the barrels. Oh, but it's only while
Just
I'm
get
up
the
there.
barrels to roll. If I'm lucky, they'll cut off the mob.
Yep, called it. So, here's why we just went downstairs. Rope is expensive in a medieval town. It very much is. That's a knot. That is a knot that is close to us. Why do we not just untie the knot? Anyway, on with the show.
If I only had a proper knife.
Oh, we can't cut it. We can't cut it. Oh, this is great. I'm so not disappointed by this. Holy cow.
Not loud.
No, we can't stick the blade in the end of the thing. I'm really pleased, actually, that that's the case.
My arm is too short.
Your arm is too short. Well, we know how to deal with that. Really? You're just not gonna...
Gwynling would not approve.
Gwynling is dead. You gotta get with the times, kid. Alright.
If I'm...
Alright.
I can't reach...
You can't reach it.
I'll never be able to untie that with my bare hands.
Well, yes, you could. Stop being you. Stop being yourself. Be somebody cooler. Alright, they didn't even give me the time of day for that one. Okay, so we need a proper knife. To cut the rope. Nope, that's no good.
They'd only want to burn me.
Alright.
How in the name of the unknown has she gotten up there?
Alright. Arms too short to reach the barrels. Won't do the cane. Oh yeah, getting ready to do that, yeah. If she
Can you fix this
pottery.
knife with your magic?
Sure,
Do I have to throw it to you or something?
that's not necessary.
It really is fixed. Thank you.
Will you rescue me now?
I'm on it.
Alright.
Very well. First the rope, then the stake. No. Wait a minute. The other way around. Otherwise the barrels will crush me down there.
Wait.
How am I supposed to reach...
By going downstairs, you knob. Garen, get it together, Garen.
Firmly wedged in.
Firmly wedged in. Okay.
What do I have a hammer for?
Hammers are for putting stakes in, my man. Yeah, okay. Sure, buddy. Garen, come on. Alright, get down from there.
Please, Geron.
Okay. I mean, this is the part where you're supposed to do things too. Now, we probably have to go out this window and across the barrels, right? I mean, if I can strike the stake from the side, it's probably pretty loose. Like, as a guy who goes camping with some frequency...
That won't slow the mob down for...
Should I light it on fire? Come on.
Please, Geron.
As if I wasn't in enough... How can I get... How in the name of the un...
Okay. Alright, now I'm missing something. Man, poor Gwynling. We're just gonna leave him there. I just realized that she set all of the birds in our home free as well. Okay, let's go back up. Get the wall. Get the... So that's back down. That's back down to that door.
That won't slow...
You're right. It will not.
Please, Geron.
How in the...
Just jump down onto the barrels. That's true. I mean, I don't know if these barrels are hollow. Maybe that's it. Maybe they don't have anything in them.
Damn!
You're shaking a stick at a lady on a wall. Come on.
Not likely.
Alright. No fun allowed.
Your flute. Often bad guys can be chased off by music.
Not these ones!
Alright, we cannot play the flute for the ignoramuses. Oh, man. Like, we uncovered this, like, thorny, viney thing, which is all well and good. But it's not a clickable thing. Like, we've got the wall, we've got Nuri. Like, am I missing another clickable? Is this another fucking pixel hunt? Do I need some more goddamn chestnuts? What am I missing? Can I just leave? Because I was really hoping that I could go out the window and across the barrels and, like, help her down or something. But if the barrels are empty, they're probably pretty shifty. Oh, that's part of the wall hitbox between all the barrels. I don't want to lose another fight with Pig, but I think we might have to. Yeah, no, we can't go out the window. All right, continue mousing. Oh, that's not how. That's going in there. So much for catching the Ravens by 6, right? We're not so different from animals.
You're fair.
Oh,
A mob has amassed. Go and help.
I'll come up with...
Hurry.
I really like the art for that Raven. Oh, barrels. I have to go think about them, I guess.
That won't slow... Here you go. Free beer for all.
Nope, they're full
but
of
the
beer.
fairy is still trapped.
Alright.
I'm not randomly...
I mean, you gotta try something.
Doesn't... Damn. Not... I need... I've had... Not like... What? I'm not... That won't...
Do we need to do something that will slow the mob down for longer? Like, this looks like something I'm supposed to put a stick across, but... Oi! Yeah, throw a mad kegger. All the pigs are gone, but look at this beer. Oi! For goodness sake. I mean, maybe we can stuff the fairy in the clothes trunk later. Can I hide in the closet? Can we cry? Can I use the tiny catapult? Can't even look at the catapult. He doesn't care about the catapult anymore. He's got priorities. Also, I'm really disappointed still that Garen is a catapult kid and not a trebuchet man. Like, get on with it. Maybe there's something from up here that I can do. Like, she keeps looking that
Please,
way.
Garon.
As if I wasn't in enough... How can I...
Right, how can you get her down from there? That is a good question that I am attempting very hard to solve.
It's not that... How in the name...
Please.
Why doesn't she just wish herself down from the... She's a fairy, after all.
Your flu often
Not the... They say fairy. Not na... Damn it, why must you always be so inaccurate? Damn it, why...
I mean,
Damn.
who else can know about goddamn fairies,
doesn't help.
Garen? Like,
Please.
Gwynling knew where she was, knew how to get her attention. Like, fucking inaccurate. Shove off. Also, we needed the hedgehog quills to make the thing. Gwynling knew way more than you seem to realize. God damn, Garen, you dense piece of shit. Alright, come on. Like, you think that this is all because you were clever.
I'm going to succeed. You'll see. It's just that a few things aren't going the way they should at the moment, that's all.
What an understatement! I'm sorry. house, attempting to murder your fairy friend, calling her a witch, and you just stop for a minute with your portrait of your parents. You're like, don't worry, Mom and Dad. I'll get it figured out. A couple of things just aren't quite going my way right now. No shit, Garen. Garen, please. Garen, you're killing me. Alright, so the Raven's not helpful. None of my items are helpful. Can I just leave? Is there more stuff on
Can't just leave.
Nope. I really enjoy, actually, that this game keeps me from doing that thing where I'm, like, wandering in circles trying to figure out what's going on by keeping me on task and focused. Like, that's actually pretty cool. Okay. Of course, we didn't keep the stake. That would have been sensible. Garen, go back up to the window. Go. Thank you for closing the door.
Damn! What?
Oh, come on. Maybe from
Why doesn't she's a fair? Damn!
You'll flee off to.
They say fair, not. Damn it! Why must you always? Damn! Well,
Throw the knife. Someone with the knife. Like, what is going on here? Because this down just takes me downstairs. The barrels I can't, like, scale or anything. And they're full of sloshy beer. That crowd is very angry. She's up on that wall. She probably just wished herself up the wall, too. Yeah, no, that's very much down. I'm really stumped. Chat, you got anything for me? Any insights? Anything that I haven't clicked together? Like, maybe I haven't found a pixel for something. I can't do the bird thing. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna Alt-Tab. Right, I've been trying, Jet-Powered Tricycle, to just leave her there. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna open a walkthrough real quick, and we're gonna figure out what the hell. Alright, we've already done that. Alright. Okay. I was right. I do have to go back across. I don't like this this puzzle solution though, because nothing has indicated that you could do this.
I have to knock off the hinge. Perhaps I can build a bridge to the wall using this door.
Alright, that leaves me very unsatisfied that I would have to walk along and try to close the closet door during this crisis. Yeah, no, this is fucking stupid. This is some cat on ceiling fan bullshit, is what this is. Alright, I'm not fond of this solution.
Garon, they've begun to throw stones.
This way! Nuri, come now!
What happened here?
No time. We have to get out of town.
Is he dead?
Don't think about him. We have to go.
He's
He wanted
very
you to
dead.
die, and if we stay here, he'll get his wish.
What? How do you know that?
Before he died, he asked me to kill you, but I won't do that. I will protect you, so please trust me and come already.
Come on, let's get on with it. Seriously.
You can come out now. The mob has calmed down.
That was the gong for the 6th hour of evening. I was supposed to be a hero by now.
A hero?
The king asked me to get rid of a plague of crows in the castle. I would have shown them all.
Get rid of a plague of crows? I prefer saviors of fairies.
I can never go back.
That's for the best anyway. The creatures who killed your mentor would find you immediately.
How come you know so much? Why are you helping us?
I have my reasons. Night Hare. Good thing those creatures didn't find you before me.
Night Hare?
Geron, what are we going to do now?
We'll travel to the Red Lake in the Blood Barrier. Into Auckland.
Into Auckland? I hope you know what you're doing.
Gwynling said something about a fairy scholar. He will know about, about you, Nuri. He'll help you.
Perhaps he can show me how to use magic again, without any pain.
Yes, I'm sure he can.
What do you think, Raven?
It's a possibility.
The scholar mustn't send me back to my home, though. I'll never go back there.
Come on, I want to be as far away from this place as possible when the sun goes down.
Poor boy. He's taking desperation for determination.
I trust him.
You know that his mentor told him to kill you.
I know. He told me. But he won't do it. He'll take me to safety and together we'll see the world. Ah, that will be marvellous. Geron, wait. Don't worry, Raven. He's not going to do anything foolish.
I hope you're right, my child.
All right.
For the first time in his life, Geron was leaving home.
How about that?
He didn't know exactly where the Red Lake was, or whether he would be able to find the fairy scholar there, or how he might be able to help him. So he just followed the road towards the north. How could he have known where this journey would take him? Nuri had left all her sorrows behind. Finally, she was free. And as soon as they found the fairy scholar, she would even be able to command magic again.
Maybe.
Then
We don't know that
she
part.
would put a rainbow bird in every tree and would paint a happy face on Geron.
All right, now you're starting to get
Meanwhile,
fantastic on me.
Geron was haunted by the voice from his dreams, and its horrific prophecy filled his heart with doubt.
Of course, the Raven's following us. Oh. Oh, can we unpack that scene now? Is that a thing that we can do? I do not own the
Why did you have to
sequel.
get involved with the Wraithling King?
King Efferdan is not a wraithling. It's just the name of his family.
But why does everybody believe that you bring bad luck?
I don't bring bad luck.
Come, perhaps that old woman over there knows the way to the fairy scholar. She can take us there in her wagon.
Wait, let me do the talking. You're very talented with the lute.
Why, thank you. It's the tune for a loved one.
A loved one?
But tell me, please, who are you? And why are you tiptoeing around my camp?
These are good questions. All right, hang on. I'm going to alt-tab for a second because my chat is hidden, so I can catch up with that. Because we had to open a guide to figure out that you have to make a bridge with a door rather than reach your hand out and go, "Take my hand!" Grab it and then yank her back in the window like some sort of a hero. Instead, no, we got to make a door bridge like some sort of a jump. But I guess we are a point-and-click adventure hero and not, cool. All right. So this person seems to be very mystical.
We come from Andergast, and we're traveling north to the Blood Barrier. This is Nuri, and I am Geron.
The blood barrier? What is your business there?
My mentor died, and I want to carry out his last wish.
I'm sorry to hear that. Don't lose sight of his wish.
In like Flynn.
Greetings, Raven.
What dealings does the Raven have with you? You bringer of bad luck.
Damn it!
Boron's envoy. You and your ilk. You have taken my loved one from me.
Who's Boron?
Go away!
Oh, I do have the sequel? Nice. Well, we're gonna play the sequel too.
Stay away from the messengers of Boron.
And who are you?
Oh yes, I am Isilda, the Carney bride, but I'm a widow now.
What happened to your husband?
Oh,
sad.
my dear Darian. He was a magnificent acrobat. I used to play the lute and sing while he was performing, but our act didn't earn us much of a living anymore. So he had the high rope set up higher than ever before.
You mean
There were no last words, and no last wish I could foster in my heart.
that I know how you...
Never mind.
Ow. It's called Memoria. Alright. Also, Splat.
Where are you headed?
I'm on my way to Andergast. You might know that the Queen of Nostria is eagerly awaited. I want to perform my arts at the town fair there, but now I have a broken wheel on my trailer, and I am stuck.
We don't want to hitch a ride.
We'd be much faster if we used the Carney's wagon, but you'd better avoid Andergast, Isilda.
How do you reckon? I'm not going back.
All of Andergast is full of crows. They're hassling the citizens and no one can do anything about them.
That sounds adventurous.
The town fair has been cancelled.
So, it would be useless for me to go there. I guess you've told the truth so far, but I'm still not completely convinced.
Yeah, this is sort of a big deal.
The Raven. He came from the direction of Andergast. Perhaps he's a bad omen.
I don't want to have anything to do with this messenger of bad luck. I guess I'd better turn round, but my problem remains. As long as the wheel is broken, I'm stuck here.
Alright.
Suppose I fix the wheel for you.
Good luck with that. It's all splintered.
You could take... It's much safer to travel in a group.
As long as the wheel is broken, I'm stuck here.
Alright.
You can come back if you want to.
I wonder if our fairy friend can just magic the wheel back together. That would be real dumb.
Didn't you want to explore the surroundings, Raven?
It's late at night, and I'm not an owl, bonehead.
At least you could flutter around somewhere else for a change. You scared that old woman to death.
If that's what you want, I'm used to ingratitude.
Aww. Yeah, don't be rude to the Raven. He seems to be pretty alright. You stopped playing the minute I picked up the wheel. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure.
It doesn't stay together that way.
You're right, we need tape. Neri? Neri, are you tape?
Take a little rest. We still have a long...
How long?
I don't know. I never travelled very far. I hope everything will turn out all right.
Don't you worry. The Birdman will watch over us.
I don't trust this Raven worth a farthing.
I'm not talking about the Raven. I'm talking about the Birdman. He wears a colourful dress of plumes and is wrapped in stardust. And when he plays the flute, our hearts break from the yearning for distant places. It's the song of freedom, Garen. You just have to listen. It's so beautiful.
Birdman? You mean Arvis, the patron god of adventurers?
Wherever we go, he'll watch over us.
That sounds a whole lot like the Seers so far, actually. You know, creepy guy, presumably dead, has a harp, plays the song that will end the world.
So you can fix things with a spell, yes?
It's not good when things are broken, but that's all I can do. Bigger spells drain too much energy from me when I'm not in the fairyland. I'd perish like a small, insignificant little flame.
But repairing things is definitely an option.
Yes, that's easy. It's similar to your breaking talent, but instead of imagining things smashed apart, you have to imagine the shards reassembling. Just tell me what you want me to fix, but all the components have to be present. So if a jug is broken into 7 shards, you'd have to have all 7 pieces. And then you'd have to say, I wish. The I wish part is very important.
Alright, so wishing and fairies. That's very important. Good to know. Did we lose a part of the cartwheel somewhere else, or is this everything?
Doesn't stay together that way.
No shit, hold them together and use some magic. Come on. We just covered this. Oh, we emptied our pockets at some point too. We no longer have our flute, we don't have our knife.
All right. I wish... you're trying to make a fool out of me again. Am I right?
Where is the rest of the wheel? As long as there are pieces missing, it won't work.
Right. Of course not.
Oh, come on. Why are you walking around front?
All right. I wish... you're trying... Of course...
Alright, so I guess there's a third piece of the wheel somewhere. So we've got part of the cartwheel.
A broken wheel. A broken wheel. Great. It doesn't stay together.
Garen.
Locked. I can't make out much through the holes.
Alright, cool. Nope, that's a terrible idea. Don't stab the draught horse. Don't do it. Do not try to use knife on draught horse. Alright.
How are you?
So.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
You can come back if you want to warm yourself up.
Alright, you don't have anything new for me. I'm gonna find this last bit of wagon wheel. Oh no, we're not burning it, are we?
I hope the fire doesn't lure wild beasts.
I mean, it's a fire.
Come, have a seat. You look exhausted.
I'm okay.
I am
I hope the fire...
Ah, stop talking about the fire. Where is this last wheel bit? That seems to be the thing. I think that we can now do more magic than the fairy can.
If I break the lock, the puppeteer won't take us with her for sure.
Yeah, that's a fair point, actually. So we got a knife, we got a wagon wheel. Bank slope, here we go.
Gwynling and I used to catch dragonflies on the bank slopes of Andra. He then proceeded to skewer them.
Yes.
Just a moment. There's something lying there.
Yeah, alright. Figured it out.
It doesn't stay together.
You're killing
I
me.
have to find the missing...
Oh, is there still another missing piece somewhere? Okay, that's news. So 1, 2, 3. I guess there's one more spoke missing. 4, 5. Hello, horse. Maybe you can tell me some things. All animals can speak.
Hey!
Except for horses, I guess.
The truncated unicorn doesn't like Garen.
Unicorn?
No
Truncated
worries.
unicorn.
My Ymra is as stoic as an oak.
Alright, noted. We are not well liked by the horse. It doesn't stay together if we just put it together. We can't use... Wait.
All right. You're trying...
As long as there are pieces missing.
Right. Of
Okay,
course.
so we are definitely just still missing a piece. Got it. Oh, skylight? I saw you for a second. There it is.
I can't get into the trailer that way. A trailer with a skylight?
It's not so bizarre. Okay. So we've got a skylight. It doesn't seem that we can do anything else with it. Boy, this game really likes its pixel hunts. kind of wish I still had that hammer. That is a thing that, as an adventurous person, I would probably have continued to bring along. Skylight. That's Nuri. Trailer door. Definitely don't want to break the lock. We want to open the lock. Bank slope. We probably also shouldn't be doing magic in front of the lady. Okay. Oy.
She looks sad.
Probably. Her husband goes splat. And that's never a good time.
They say you I hope she'll get tired at some point. A broken wheel. Great.
We're missing one more spoke's worth of wheel.
Gwynling and I used to... He then... Gwynling...
Is it inside the trailer? Because I don't seem to have additional dialogue options with anybody. Okay, quick adventure game. I think we just figured it out. So, the part of the wagon wheel that was still on the spoke, or on the axle, we just removed. I'm gonna take a look at my inventory, and I hope that I don't see what I think I see. You son of a bitch! So, it didn't count that all of the pieces were there, unless we picked up the last piece and held it in our hands. Clearly that piece didn't exist unless we pick it up.
All right. I wish... Hey! Really very funny.
A nice wheel.
Oh, you can do magic?
Not much anymore.
Are you a druid's daughter?
No, I am Nuri Daranellavandra. Do you command magic?
Well, nothing like that. But I know a different kind of magic.
Magic
Really?
friendship.
Darian and I were
strong
sometimes
hearts.
able to literally blind our audience.
Whoa.
Watch out.
Whoa, such a beautiful, bright light.
Alright, that was pretty cool. Neat.
But do you always use this white powder for your magic?
What powder?
And it doesn't hurt you to summon light? Does the powder lessen your pain?
I really don't know what you're talking about.
Huh. Do we learn more magic there? No? Alright. Well then. We gotta fix the wheel. Come on, bro.
It holds. Wonderful. So the fairy is not completely useless after all.
Excuse
I
you.
hope her magic doesn't only last till sunrise.
Alright, so we have exhausted the cartwheel. Now we can probably hitch a lift. Because we have warned her about the ravens.
The wheel is back on the axle. Would you agree to give us a ride for a while now?
You have fixed the wagon. And by Travia, I can use a little company. Here are the keys to the trailer. I'll stay at the campfire a little while longer.
Nice. Let's get in the trailer. See what kind of stuff these carnies carry around.
Let's go in.
Yes, let's. Let's rifle through someone's belongings.
This was a nice day.
Oh yeah, like hell it was. I won the oak leaf challenge.
What are we going to do next?
We'll sleep.
Look. This is the white powder the wrinkly woman used to summon the glistening white light. I saw her throwing it into the fire.
Don't touch that. Who knows what it is?
I like that
I'll
it's kept
sleep in the bed.
on top of the
You
stove.
can have the rug.
And also next to the candle.
What? What was that? That came from outside.
Oh, great.
No, nobody was here.
She's lying.
Regrettable.
He who speaks lies shall hold his tongue.
Please, believe me. There's no one here besides me.
Oh, yes, they are here.
She's trying to lead us up the garden path. She'll have to tell us where they are.
Please, I can't tell you anything else.
In that case, we can't leave her unscathed.
Will you go away?
Time flows fast in this world.
Lives are shortened all the time. They are here, and we will find them.
Oh, that's not good.
What's going on?
Two strange figures are looking for us. They don't know where we are yet, but they're threatening Isidore.
Oh no. We must help her.
I have to distract the creatures somehow, or chase them off.
Okay. So there's a whole bunch of noise making. Like, that's a bagpipes. Bagpipes is good. We're gonna leave probably through the skylight so we can keep the door barred.
The door stays closed.
Yep, that's reasonable.
They'd only slow me down.
Are you kidding? The puppets?
It's hollow.
Alright. Ooh, I have an idea. Let's make
I
a
need
grenade.
to focus on the...
Oh, come on. Fill the puppet's head with the stuff.
I hope the powder does what it's supposed to.
Yes. We just had a primer on this thing. Take the ladder. Alright, this is feeling a lot better. We got some puppets. It's filled with magnesium.
Go hide behind the curtain. I'll distract them.
No!
Yeah, no, that's definitely not the right plan. Brave though
She's
you may be.
trying to lead us up the garden path.
Oh, here we go.
She'll have to tell us where they are.
Please, I can't tell you anything else.
In that case, we can't leave her unscathed.
Will you go away?
Time flows fast in this world.
Lives are shortened all the time. They are here, and we will find them.
No, nobody was here.
She's lying.
Regrettable.
He who speaks lies shall hold his tongue.
Please, believe me. There's no one here besides me.
Oh, yes, they are here.
Alright, so I feel like that's a pretty good summary of what's going on right now. But I think we've made a grenade.
With the powder in the head, I can easily hurl it into the fire. But I'll have to plug it first so the powder doesn't trickle out.
Of course. We are missing something. Alright. Now we have to... It's pixel hunt time again, folks. We need something tiny to just jam in this. Can't use a dice, apparently.
Maybe.
We
No.
can't. Hey, if we blind her, that's probably better than having her be murdered by ghouls. Like, they're literally talking about shortening some life here.
They'd only slow me down.
I mean, we're gonna sacrifice a puppet
Not like...
for our person. There it is, a rag. Found the pixel.
I could seal the opening of the...
Yep, there we go.
Now nothing's trickling out anymore.
Hurry!
Yes. Alright, now we can do the thing. Let us
She's
throw our
wasting
flashbang.
time.
They are here.
No! No! Ah!
Oh, were we too slow? Are we filled with
They
resolve?
killed her just like that.
Shit.
The creature is coming to the coach box. I have to get us out of here.
What happened to Isida?
She's all right. She fled.
But her cry.
Oh,
The
shit.
creatures injured her, but then they let her go.
But
And then she ran off into the... They'll kill us.
Geron!
Oh, jeez. All right. I think we may
If I
have
go
fucked
out
that
now,
up.
they'll find us.
Okay. I have no clickables at the second.
Stay at the door.
Very helpful. Very helpful. Okay. Yeah, I think I fucked up. Honestly, a lot of these guys.
They killed her. I should grab a log. First, I'll... Fex be with me.
Let's do the thing anyway.
It didn't work.
The puppet's
That
head
should have
didn't work.
worked.
Oh shit. It never would have worked in the first place. Crap. This is really not good. That door stays closed.
If I go out now...
Well, you gotta wrangle the horse or something. Dude. What is wrong with you?
Can I? The puppeteer...
Like, all I have to click is Nuri.
I'm not touching the...
I'm not touching that with my bare hands. Who knows what it could do to me?
I'd better lay low.
Oh my god,
I
Garen.
still have...
You are the worst adventurer in the history of adventuring. Jesus.
If I go...
Come on. I'm really losing my sense of urgency. At the second. What the hell? Like, I felt like I figured that out pretty fast. I had to go back down once. Oh, also, I think that's a jar full of magnesium. So we can open and close the curtain. Okay, so we got nothing in there that we can do. Oh wait, I got an idea.
Make yourself useful for once.
Yeah! We had to break open the head with our magic. Also, I guess the other one is not disturbed by that at all. There we go. Now we can go out there and get the horse. Because there's a whip that has been slightly different from the background.
I'm
this whole
working as
time.
fast as I can.
Oh yeah, they definitely can't hear that.
Wait a minute. The brake is blocking the wheel.
Oh, you're kidding.
There. Now, quickly. I can do it, Nuri.
Geron!
I can do it.
I could win! I could be a winner! I only let the nice gypsy lady die. Oh. Okay, that was cool.
Was it not fate that drove him forth? The seer had sought them out.
Well, we
For the
knew that.
moment, they had been able to escape, but the creatures would never stop chasing them.
Yeah, Garen sucks.
Who could help them now? When the seer's harp sounds, Andergast will perish, Gwendling said.
God.
And the fairy is the key.
This all
Geralt
could have
had
been
to find
averted
out
if we just
more
murdered the
about
fairy.
these things. The fairy scholar was his only hope. He was right to let Nuri live. He was deeply convinced of that. Even his darkest dreams didn't reveal what woe this decision would soon befall his hometown. But would he have decided any differently had he known?
Yeah, all of this blood is on his hands.
Are you really better now?
Stop asking all the time. I'm not staying in the wagon. I've been in there for days. And those pale men stopped chasing us a while ago.
All right, but we'll have to talk about your magic at some point.
Look! A human!
Wow, humans!
What am I doing here?
Alright, I'm gonna segment the video for the archive.